If you're looking for a powerful, affordable PA speaker for gigs, DJing, live sound, or even small venues, you may want to hold off on buying anything for a second because Electro-Voice just recently launched an entirely new lineup called EVIVA. And today, we're reviewing and sound testing the EVIVA 12P. And here's the really interesting part. These speakers are designed to compete directly with some of the most popular portable PA speakers on the market today, like the Yamaha DBR12, the Alto TS412, and the Mackie Thump 212, but at a much affordable price range, right in that sweet spot. The question is, did Electro-Voice just create the new budget PA speaker champion? Well, today, we're going to find out because Electro-Voice was kind enough to send the full EVIVA system for me to test out on my channel. Here, I've got the EVIVA 12P, the EVIVA 15P, and the big boys, the EVIVA 18SP subwoofers. Electro-Voice, thank you guys, you rock. Thank you so much for hooking me up. I really do appreciate it. As always, the opinions and experience expressed in my video will always be my own. And over the next few videos on the Sonic Spectrum channel, we're going to be putting this system through its paces. But today, starting with this video, we're going to talk about the EVIVA 12P. Let's get into some quick sound tests first, then we'll check the back panel mixer and see what's going on, then talk specs and features. Let's get into the sound tests right now. We're using the X5 M5 wireless system, straight in the back. That's it, plugged right in with an SM58 capsule on the M5. So our settings, we're on live mode. So I chose the live because it just took a little bit less bass off it, just for speech test that we're doing here. So right off the bat, sounds clear. Volume in the back when plugged directly in. It's got enough punch. I'm standing right in front of it. It's pretty loud, no feedback yet. Also the EQ settings. So if you're gonna use these, I suggest using maybe an external mixer. I use the Allen & Heath ZI-10FX so I can tweak my sound and get my reverb and everything I want it just the way I want it. So just another tip there. The Electro-Voice EVIVA 12P is a 12-inch powered PA speaker and is designed to be a versatile option for musicians, DJs, live performers, and small event setups. This is a 1,000-watt powered speaker, or a better measurement I prefer for volume is SPL. These are rated up to 125 dB with a frequency response of 50 Hz to 20 kHz minus 10 dB, with a coverage of 90 horizontal and 60 vertical. The EVIVA 12P features a 12-inch woofer with a 1-inch compression driver, and DSP-wise is very simple. It's a selectable either music or live mode. The EVIVA series features Electro-Voice's patented SST, signal synchronized transducers, which they have used in other series within the other PA speakers that they make. So I'm really glad that they put the SST inside at this price point. The series is built to handle a wide range of uses, so you could use this example as a main PA speaker, floor monitors, or even as part of a larger system paired with the subwoofers like the EVIVA 18SP. Now, if you've ever used Electro-Voice gear before, you probably know that they've built strong reputation for live sound and pro audio, in the pro audio world. Speakers like the EV-ZLX series and the ELX line have been extremely popular with DJs and gigging musicians. The EVIVA series is meant to bring that Electro-Voice sound and reliability, but in a more budget-friendly portable PA speaker. Which, guys, if I'm being honest, means that this could be a really interesting option for people who want EV sound and sound quality without the EV premium pricing. And honestly, that's something that a lot of musicians and DJs have been asking for. So they listened and they brought it. Now let's flip the speaker around and take a look at the back panel mixer and see what's going on around back. Okay guys, we're at the back panel of the EVIVA 12P. Let's fire it on and see what's going on. So you can see right away, there's a very simple control back here, very simple built-in mixer. Starting with our rocker switch plug. This is not a battery powered, this is only a plug-in unit. We have our power indicator. Over here we have our live or music. So depending on the setup, the DSP is already built in, but it's a very simple switch DSP. With EVIVA sub or no sub, stereo or mono, mix out to another speaker, powered speaker, maybe another EVIVA speaker, and then push to hold to pair Bluetooth. Yes, this has Bluetooth, so that's another bonus for this speaker and its category. We have a master volume limit light. This is the Bluetooth light that goes on once paired. We have two inputs, input 1 with its own volume, signal and peak, and a lockable XLR 1/4 inch, input 2, own volume, signal peak, same thing, combo jack here with, I like that they included the locks. This is nice to have. Not all speakers within this category have a lockable XLR, so it's nice to see that. Again, very simple, and this is what's helped keep this EVIVA series within the price range, but you're still getting that high quality Electro-Voice sound, is because, again, you don't have the fancy screens with tons of DSP, but you've got enough here to give you that sweet sound that'll work for your application. Now let's talk about weight and portability, because if you're a gigging musician or DJ, well, this stuff matters. The EVIVA 12P weighs around 12 kilograms, which is roughly 26.5 pounds. So this is definitely within the range of what you'd expect for a 12-inch portable PA speaker in the category. So yeah, it's not crazy heavy, and it's very manageable, at least in my opinion. It has a solid handle on the top and on the side. So lifting is very easy and manageable for one person to lift it in a car and haul it into the venue at a gig. And if you've ever carried a big PA speaker up a staircase at midnight or down a staircase at midnight, you know every pound matters, trust. Now, let's talk about the price, because this is where things start to get interesting. The EVIVA 12P is currently selling for around $399 US, and in Canada, you're looking at around roughly $549 to $599 Canadian, again, depending on where you buy it and which retailer you use. Right away, that puts this speaker in a very competitive category. Speakers like, we said, the Yamaha DBR12, potentially the QSC CP12, depending if you get it on sale, and other portable PA speakers in this range. The big difference here is that Electro-Voice is trying to deliver their signature sound and reliability, but at a much lower price point. So naturally, the big question becomes, does it actually compete? Well, I would say absolutely yes. These get loud, stay clean, even at high volumes. Another thing worth mentioning is the speaker design itself. Like many modern PA speakers, the EVIVA 12P cabinet is molded composite, which helps keep the weight down while still maintaining durability. It also features multiple mounting options, including a standard pole mount like this for use with a speaker stand, or on subwoofers. So if you're pairing this with something like, say, the EVIVA 18SP subwoofer, you can easily build a full PA system setup. And yes, we will be absolutely testing that combination in upcoming EVIVA videos on my channel. Because let's be real, guys, speakers get a lot more interesting and exciting when the subwoofer shows up. If the type of gig you are about to play needs room-shaking bass or a very large audience, that could be something you'll want to think about. I also want to point out the warranty while I'm here. We got 3 years warranty, 3-year warranty from Electro-Voice, which is a decent warranty length within the PA speaker industry. So, who is the EVIVA 12P really for? Well, honestly, a speaker like this can work for quite a few different setups. An acoustic musician, a duo, or even a trio could easily run a pair of these on speaker stands and cover a coffee shop, small venues, or private event. For small parties or gatherings, two EVIVA 12Ps could also work really well as a simple portable PA system. And depending on your bass requirements, you may not need a subwoofer. Again, not every event calls for earth-shaking bass. It really depends on the room size, the crowd size, and the genre of music you are playing. If you're doing, say, an acoustic set, background music, corporate events, or lighter DJ work, well, a pair of 12s like these could sometimes be all you need. But if you're planning on playing bass-heavy music or want that extra low-end punch, that's when adding something like the EVIVA 18SP subwoofer starts to make a lot more sense. Now, before we wrap up, I want to talk about something that really matters when it comes to PA speakers, and that's real-world performance. Specs are great, features are great, but what musicians, DJs, and sound engineers really care about is how does it actually sound? Is it loud enough? Does it stay clean at higher volumes? Well, I have to say I am really impressed with these speakers so far. With the testing I have been doing here in my studio, I have to say these give the Yamaha DBR12s a run for its money. So if you're interested in more powered PA speakers for you DJs, live musicians, and event planners, you'll definitely want to stick around for more of the Viva series videos that I have coming on the Sonic Spectrum. We are going to test the 15s next and also the 18-inch subs coming soon. And by the end of this video series, you'll have a pretty clear answer to the big question. Did Electro-Voice just create one of the best affordable PA systems on the market? Or is it just another speaker in a crowded sea of speakers out there? If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and comment below. What do you think of these new EVIVA speakers? Would you use a pair of these at your next gig? What did you think of the sound tests that we did so far with them? If you enjoy PA speaker reviews, DJ gear talk, and real-world audio testing, consider subscribing to the channel. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. I'm Chris from the Sonic Spectrum, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.